Is that rain? It looks like, I thought it was off the side of my eye. It looked like it was rain on the lens. I was like, cool
She's
effect.
outside.
Very cool effect.
Right now, reporting.
Yeah, it's rain on my window into the future.
Windshield wiper.
Yeah, we do have some really heavy rainfall that can be torrential and a little hazardous to drive in as you're headed out the door this morning, in particular from Corpus Christi, especially Padre Island, up the islands, and then into Aransas County and Refugio County. So 60% or more rain coverage is what we are anticipating for a weather impact still today, and then possibly Friday and Saturday. We do have a slight flood risk, even up to a moderate flood risk for Aransas and Refugio County. So these areas right from pretty much Rockport all the way up through Galveston and into Louisiana has a moderate risk of flooding today. The rest of the coastal bend, most of us are in that level 2 slight risk, and then areas such as Jim Wells County into Kennedy, Claiborne County, Kennedy County, these locations have the marginal risk of flooding. So the heaviest rainfall is really anticipated in our coastal locations. We drop everyone down to marginal on Friday and Saturday, and then the rain starts to come to an end on Sunday. So with that being said, there is a flood watch that is in place for Refugio and Aransas County, as well as the rest of the Texas coast up toward Louisiana. That's going to be in place through 7 p.m. So Friday, not today, Friday. So between now and 7 p.m. on Friday, we've got a flood watch, which means the conditions are there for the potential of some heavy rainfall that could result in flooding, especially because this area has already seen so much rain. So since Sunday, you could see Refugio starting to see radar estimates of around 3, possibly nearly 4 inches of rainfall. And there's still 3 more days where this heavy rainfall, especially for these coastal locations, are going to be likely. Corpus Christi, most of Nueces County seeing anywhere between 1 to 2 inches. But remember, Southside got nearly 3 inches of rainfall 2 days ago. Over the last hour, this is still where rainfall is concentrated. Again, that's from pretty much Padre Island up the coastline into Refugio and Seadrift. So Corpus Christi, we've been getting quite the soaking this morning, so please take it slow out there on those roadways. Right now, here's the view across Highway 35. This has been the target zone for a lot of the rain the last few mornings. So anyone traveling with a commute toward Rockport especially, or if you have plans to head toward Houston today, the inland route may be a little bit better than the coastal route because we are anticipating some of the heaviest rain right there along the coastline. So thunderstorms starting to approach the area between Bayside and Rockport, so that's going to move over Copano Bay. Ingleside seeing some heavy rainfall as well. Portland getting a break with some light rain across the Harbor Bridge there. And then we have very heavy torrential rainfall across the JFK Causeway. So very hazardous road conditions just due to this heavy rain. Ponding likely taking place on the island. All of those kind of creeks and waterway, or not waterways, all of the creeks and kind of drainage places have already been saturated with rainfall, and more rain is on the way. So please use caution if you are headed out in these conditions. A look at the bigger picture areas inland, a few little spotty showers, but that's about it. For your rainfall outlook today, what we are anticipating is right along the coast, numerous scattered to isolated the further inland you go. Since Monday, SPID and Weber has picked up the most rain at nearly 4 inches. Benavides 2.62 inches, and then Aransas Pass has seen 1.15 inches of rainfall. That doesn't include what fell this morning. So yeah, day-to-day rain we're still anticipating Thursday through Saturday. Heavy rain at times. Have the rain gear and be prepared to drive safe, y'all. So for your 7-day forecast, what we are anticipating is still temperatures right there in the upper 80s and low 90s for today through Sunday. But then the dangerous heat returns Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We see the return of high pressure and sunshine to the coastal bend next week. Barbie, John Thomas.